everyone. We're on Mitcham Campus, enjoying a bit of sunshine, which is nice. And I've invited with us today Liam and Mrs. Liz Young to talk to you about a really exciting development at the Mitcham Campus. It's actually at Year 4. Liam's in Year 4 this year, but I might ask Mrs. Young, first of all, to tell everybody what the new development is.
So this year we're really excited to launch our Year 4 band program, and it's really targeted at this year level because they're prime, ready, courageous and brave to take some new steps and try something new. So it's really exciting. We just started it last week.
So yes, we have a signature learning experience of courage and challenge at Year 4, so stepping out of our comfort zone, trying something new. And we also have a whole lot of new Year 4s that join us as well. So it's nice for the children coming through to have a new challenge as well as the new students joining us. You've been invited to choose a new instrument to try, but you're already learning instruments.
Yeah.
What have you been learning up until now?
So piano, drums, and that's all.
Piano and drums, and then the choices for Year 4 were, can you remember?
I'm pretty sure clarinet, trumpet, is it trombone,
Yep.
flute, and saxophone.
Okay, and there's something about all of those choices. They're
all wind instruments, so you always use your mouth and your breath to help make those sounds.
Which is quite different because many of our students will have had to go at a string instrument in Year 2.
Yeah.
Did you do a string instrument in Year 2?
Yeah, I did violin.
Violin, which they can choose to continue on with. But it's a little bit more complicated learning those woodwind and brass instruments that require breath and breath control. What instrument did you get?
Clarinet.
Okay, do you want to lift it up and pull out all the bits? When I was at school, we used to call this the licorice stick.
Yeah, Dad calls it that all the time
Does he?
too.
Fantastic.
We've got really specialised teachers. We're really lucky to be able to invest in this program. So we've got Jeff Bradley teaching trumpet, Matt Alton on saxophone. I'm lucky enough to have the trombones. Bryony Nichols has the clarinets, and then Jane Pope is taking our flutes. So they're able to all start in their individual groups and learn some skills together. Before at a later date we'll bring them all together and form a band. So it's pretty exciting. Clarinet is the hardest to put together.
Yeah.
You can see all the bits.
Do you want to tell us anything that you did learn last week when you received your instrument?
Well, it was really just putting it together because that takes a long. We didn't really get to use it at all.
Not too much this week, I think you will, but look at this, he's already a professional, so which is lovely. Lots of benefits for learning instruments. We know that there's a lot of research that when students learn to play an instrument, it actually has positive developments on their literacy skills is one area, but also you were talking about neural pathways.
Yeah.
What's the research there?
So the research actually challenges how we should do numeracy and literacy in classrooms, and there's a lot of schools now introducing more of these programs in junior school because we know that it actually improves all of those things and that actually it's important to academic success. That's not the reason to start this program, but it's really nice to know that things like cognitive flexibility, so the idea of being able to manage several concepts at the same time and think about several things, but also things like self-confidence, self-esteem, and we know that it actually helps with students managing stress, anxiety, those sorts of things.
And that breath control is something that we know with mindfulness, it can help you regulate your emotions, so there are all sorts of added benefits there too. Liam's doing a really good job here of balancing this very precious instrument. Do you want to hold it up and show everybody? So here is the licorice stick, or the
Clarinet.
Clarinet, as it's more professionally known as. And this afternoon, when you meet again for your second session, I know that your instructor is going to be working with you about putting the reed in and learning how to actually make the right sounds too. One other, I think, added benefit for me was, and I hope you get this as well, when you're learning one of these instruments, if you choose to continue with it, they're great for working in social groups, bands and ensembles. And I have a bit of a confession. I'm a trombonist. We always had a bit of rivalry with the clarinet section. We always thought we were a bit better. But the trombone, I found going through school, it was just a wonderful way to connect with other peers too, joining
Yeah.
bands and ensembles, so it was super social. This is a bit battered and has some history to it now, but it's certainly something that I treasure from my past too, and I had the opportunity to go on, take my learning from school to the Victorian Concert Orchestra.
Wonderful.
I haven't played this since 1991, so I did say to the trombone group I might come in and go back to beginners with them. Anyway, thank you Liam and also Liz for sharing our program. We're really excited about it. Hopefully not long before we're performing for our families.